Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My question is, have you been using video in your pre-sales process? And it's been a while since I've posted to this channel. I've been knee-deep in creating tons and tons of video for my day job at Pagely, where we sell managed WordPress hosting. And what we found is we have a great human touch with our customers. Generally, my day consists of talking to people on the phone and doing sales presentations and just getting them to understand what Pagely does and how we can help them. But we're embarking on, I guess, not a new way of selling, but certainly new to us. And I would even argue new to the way that a lot of people sort of bucket their pre-sales process nowadays into these sort of chat bots and these do-it-yourself kind of like knowledge base articles that you search through. And while that might work for some organizations, what we really want to try is what happens if we give somebody a choose your own adventure video series, right? So all of those frequently asked questions that customers ask us when I get on the phone with them, and some of the sort of education and process overview of what we do at this organization. If we can solve that all through video, where the customer can kind of go through and make those selections happen for them without having to get a phone call with me, or increase the amount of phone calls and warm leads that we get at Pagely, then this whole Choose Your Own Adventure video series, it might be worth it. So basically what I wanted to do is, number one, just tell you, been super busy, which I'm sure everybody is. But number two, sort of just challenge you to think about using video in your pre-sales process for whatever it is you do. It is something that when we brainstormed this idea, we were like, yeah, this is going to be easy. This is, this is going to be, great. We'll just have a couple videos and we'll sort of, captivate the customer and sort of give them some kind of engaging content and then hopefully lead them into a phone call with us. But what we realized was the quick phone calls that we have with customers, they can be as short as 5-10 minutes or as long as, an hour plus. When you really start to diagram and blueprint what that process looks like, there's a lot of conversation that happens. There's a lot of critical thinking that happens. A lot of decision trees fire off in many directions. And we really wanted to make this something that was valuable, not only to us, but to the customer. And once we got into it, there's a lot more recording, a lot more choose your own adventure style than we had originally thought. So definitely if it's something that you are thinking about doing, you can approach it in many different ways. You can make just a quick video intro to who you are, what your product and service does, and then just lead them into a capture email form or just a contact form, whatever it might be. Or you can give them more questions and answers that they have to sift through, which gives them sort of that style of conversation with you before even getting on the phone. We're super excited to try this out. I know I am. It's something I've always thought about doing with some of our stuff, even at the studio, but even for WordPress products or digital products. What we see today is this sort of push to AI and chatbots and this whole sort of automated process. And while this is automated to a degree, these are pre-recorded video clips that answer questions, I still think that the personal touch, the digital handshake, is something that we have to focus on in sales today. No matter what product or service you're offering, personalizing all of this stuff is super important. So I'd love to know, in your sales, in your organization, what are you doing to maybe, number one, leverage video? How do you use it in your business? Is it just the YouTube channel, or are you doing things a little bit differently with like a video series walkthrough before somebody signs up? How do you use video to warm your customer up to who you are and what you do? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. What else are y'all working on? Let me know in the comments below. It's mattreport.com, mattreport.com/subscribe. Join the mailing list. Subscribe to this channel. Hit the subscribe button. Thumbs up in this video if you like this quick little update, blurb, rant thing that I just did. I'll talk to you in the next video.